If it's possible to provoke the energies of the dead, desecrating their graves and attempting satanic ceremonies would be just the formula. The Stange Incorporated team packed their gear and traveled to Midlothian, Illinois to experience Bachelor's Grove for themselves. Once through a hole torn in the cyclone fence by vandals, the team found the effects of decades of neglect and mischief everywhere. Because of the desecration, some families have exhumed the remains of their relatives and moved them to other cemeteries.
I just thought to make peace because everybody has destroyed this place. They had maybe flowers for the, to settle the dead. They desecrated this area. It was beautiful. People could have enjoyed the old ancient tombstones. They were gorgeous. And I just can't believe my peer group would have destroyed them.
There are others who would like to clean up the cemetery and restore to it the respect it deserves. Paranormal researcher Peter Crapia is interested in Bachelor's Grove not only for its trove of hauntings, but for its place in history. He founded the Grove Restoration Project in 1998.
Just for starters, upkeep. Just basic upkeep for now. Maybe locate some of the headstones back to where we know they're originally supposed to be. Try to, give it better access to the public and, more visibility, which would help vandalism, decrease.
Peter has documented a number of episodes of paranormal activity. On one occasion, he left a video camera to run for several hours, and upon looking at the footage, he found this: an orb of white light traveling in a straight line at a uniform speed across the cemetery.
Just a matter of setting the camera in record mode for about 4 hours, and just walking away, not disturbing it, just keeping an eye from a distance that nobody's disturbing the camera, nobody's walking near it. A matter of playing it back and just keep watching it painstakingly.
We probably got about 10 minutes of good sunlight left, and then it's just sit and wait time. We're just gonna wait for it to get dark.
As twilight descended on Bachelor's Grove, the daytime visitors hurried back up the path. A disquieting atmosphere of stillness and foreboding settled around the team. Perhaps it was only the anticipation, or could it have been due to an aura of secrets and sorrows pervading this place?
I would say a ghostly grayish-white image over in the corner of the cemetery, probably about 6 foot tall.
He is like loving
it appeared to be a man.
And all of you saw this?
I saw it in my lifetime.
I could see just a smoky
about 30
image.
minutes ago.
The tour that...
But the last image was the best, and it appeared to be a man. Had to be a tall man.
During its nights at the cemetery, the Stange-rated crew shot many rolls of film, oftentimes just aiming into the darkness and pushing the button. At the time, no one in the crew saw any fogs or smoke anywhere around the site. But once the film was processed, they were absolutely stunned by the results. These are images from several different cameras. There is no doubt the cameras were functioning properly. What is seen here is not film that's been fogged by accidental exposure to light. Obviously, these are not lens flares. These photos show distinctly formed bodies of vapor made of sinuous patterns and shapes of different densities contained within frames of film. A possible explanation for this phenomenon is the psychic energy of a personality may continue in a dissipated state after death, similar to the particles in a cloud of smoke rising from a fire and diffusing into the air. Perhaps some particles of a psyche will coalesce again under certain circumstances at a certain place.
We've taken hundreds of pictures. Everyone's taken hundreds of pictures in their lifetime, and you go to a place like Bachelor's Grove, and all of a sudden these things, these abnormalities in the film start showing up. And I personally found it a little uncomfortable to see picture after picture and even some video evidence of things around me and kind of focusing themselves on me, and I couldn't tell you why.
A video camera was rolling at the same time this photo was taken. Examining the video footage frame by frame allows us to note the exact moment of the camera flash. The video camera does not pick up the shape of mist seen next to Ron in the photo, but 3 video frames, 1/10 of a second later, the videotape records a blue orb of light in the space where the mist had appeared.
I think we've all wondered why the film and video have picked up these strange images when we haven't seen them at the places, at the times that we were recording them. Film being a chemical medium, video being an electronic medium, they are designed to pick up certain ranges in the electromagnetic spectrum. I think our mind works to sort of reduce the amount of perceptions we get to a manageable amount. If we were to perceive, say, spectral energies around us all the time, it would be confusing, to say the least, and maybe even damaging to us.
These are creepy trees.
And the thing is, if you look around you, you'll notice the trees outside of the cemetery.
They're not so creepy.
No, they're not.
It's like
It's just a very odd
someone bought
trees.
creepy tree seeds when they
Yeah.
built this place.
Yeah, there's some music.
Coming up, the spirits of the cemetery once again focus themselves on team member Ron Matsky, and the night takes another unexplained turn within the gates of Bachelor's Grove.